You can start losing weight this week if you apply what I'm about to share with you in this video. My name is Caesar, and in the past 6 months, I've lost about 40 pounds following the blueprint that I'm about to share with you while working a full-time job. Now, in the past 30 days, I've quit that job and became a personal trainer, where I'm also training in the mornings, working out in the afternoons, and filming these videos so you can enjoy them from wherever it is that you're seeing it. Now, most people don't understand how to lose weight or gain muscle. Most people love to procrastinate and actually don't take any action. It's like the other day at the gym. I was at the gym working out, and there was a new person that wanted to understand how all these machines work before they bought their membership. So the employee was teaching them how everything functioned instead of having them work out from the beginning. Instead of taking action, he's just informing himself instead of actually doing the work. And that's another form of procrastination. Now, most people love to procrastinate and put things off out of ignorance or arrogance. Now, you overcomplicate certain things and never decide to take action when it comes to working out or taking care of your diet. And the secret to having the body that you want is really simple. It comes down to two simple things: eating less and moving more. If you genuinely believe that this week you can eat a little bit less and move a little bit more, you will see results. And I don't want to overcomplicate things. If you can stick to those two fundamentals, you will see results. You just have to believe in yourself for once in your life and stick to something. If you believe you can move slightly more and eat slightly less, you will see results. Now, unfortunately, people have this idea that if I work hard at the gym, you will achieve the ideal body that you want. But please understand, there are plenty of people that are out of shape, that are working tremendously harder than I am and working harder than you, and they're not getting the results they want. They're not focusing on the key fundamentals that will get them there a lot sooner. For example, when I used to be heavier, I would always hear, if you do more cardio, then this will ultimately allow you to lose weight. But at the same time, I didn't want to look like a scrawny little kid. I wanted to look strong, I wanted to look athletic, I wanted to look big. Now, of course, that's exactly what I train for, and that's exactly what I eat for. And there are many ways to eat less and move more, but this is what worked for me in such a fast amount of time. Now, I've never taken a steroid in my life, and I never will. If you decide to do this, that's on you, but I'm just telling you what's worked for me. We have our 2 coffees. Now, I don't really see myself as that disciplined or as that, consistent. I just see everyone else as being a little bit lazy, because how is it that I'm able to go to the gym in the mornings? I'm able to train people in the mornings. I'm able to film these videos because I just take action, and that's the same mentality that I want you to have, the same mentality that I want you to adopt. Whatever goal you have for yourself, just start taking action instead of trying to inform yourself more and more. Now look, this is a short episode. It's episode 1. I can't tell you how much the gym has changed my life. Now, I would argue, I'd be impressed to find out how many people's lives the gym has saved. How many people were depressed or on the verge of suicide before they found the gym, and how the gym has completely changed their mentality as well as their physicality. Now, I used to work with a football coach that would always tell me, a strong body is a strong mind. And now that I'm older, I understand what he meant. You see, when you go to the gym, it's almost a search for truth, because when you lift that weight, you will get stronger. If you don't go to the gym, you won't get stronger. Either you can lift it or you can't. Either you can run a marathon or you can't. This is either true or it's false. It's actually very interesting. Everyone is in a rush to become as fit as possible, and I understand there are a lot of shortcuts out there, and you might feel tempted to take one of these shortcuts, but you must refuse every and single one of them, because there are no shortcuts in this life, especially as a man. I want you to understand that in this journey, you have to develop the correct skills and abilities before you get fit. Otherwise, you're not going to maintain it. Now, I want you to genuinely imagine what you would look like. Imagine what the body that you want would look like. Imagine the energy that you would produce every single day at work or with your family. You can have this outcome. And the only thing holding you back is your laziness. Now, I've never seen it. I've never seen anyone go to the gym, eat right, and dedicate themselves, not have the body that they desire. Now, ask yourself this one question. If you don't blame yourself for the fact that you're not where you want to be yet, in the physical condition that you had desired at the beginning of the year, then who are you going to blame? Once you take full accountability, then you start seeing results. Because didn't you promise yourself at the beginning of the year that this was going to be the year that you made changes to your diet, changes to your health whenever it came to working out? And the moment that you take 100% full accountability for not being where you want, and it's your fault, you start making changes in your life, and you will see it get better. This is my final lesson. You need to self-analyze every single event when it comes to your health. If you analyze everything and you are careful and observant, you will make changes and fix the path that you're on. If you refuse to change the path you are going, you will go down the path you are headed. If I was giving you directions, for example, and I told you to take a left, and you refuse to listen and you take a right, you will end up in the wrong destination.